bringing you the NBA.
Well, Kevin,
Good perspective from Steve Kerr. DA, thank you. Now, Golden State's starting five. At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. And it's Wiseman in at center. And for the Nets, we've got LaMarcus Aldridge. MP is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Simmons. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
There are some of the all-time greats playing at the guard spot these days. I mean, this is going to be a fun matchup to watch.
Fires from 14, and it's Wiggins missing. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets over Wiggins. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by MP.
It doesn't take a lot of time for Durant to get his shot off. He's so excellent in the mid-range.
Down low, here's Wiseman. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Irving with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Wiggins with it. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Curry. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
I like how Curry shoots that one in rhythm. No need to force the issue.
The drive by MP. Aldridge's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Off the court, Irving has a reputation for speaking his mind. But I respect that. He's authentic. At the end of the day, his play speaks for itself anyway.
Both free throws good for Irving. And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Warriors have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Wiggins kicks to Curry. To the inside. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Yeah, can't afford to leave someone open around Curry. He's great at keeping his head on a swivel.
Here's Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Here's Curry. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris, you have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult to ref. He gets fouled off ball on almost every play. But teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll hit him in three.
Now, here's MP. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Lets it go from deep. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. From downtown, they get the rebound. Wiseman lays it up and banks it in. And it's a tie ball game.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
And MP throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Hey, guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Here's Wiggins after the basket by Brooklyn. Deal. Here's Irving. And the shot is long. Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against Oklahoma City. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got 6 points.
Well, that'll keep the defense honest. I mean, you want to overplay Curry on the perimeter? Take some of this.
MP with it. Wiseman picks him up. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
The finish was nice, but The setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And the shot goes down.
Is there anybody with a quicker release than Thompson? I mean, if there is, I haven't seen him. That's a lightning quick trick.
In the corner, Simmons with it. Irving passes to MP. There's the drive. Outside for Simmons. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Simmons. He's got 5.
It's hard to counter Irving's efficiency from range. I mean, he could make tough shots look easy.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin. At the line, 1 time.
That's good from Blake Griffin. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. At the guard spots, it's Curry and Thompson. Kuminga out there with Weissman. And it's Porter at the small forward. They recover it. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort for his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Brooklyn?
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And the intensity is carried over into their ability to get out in passing lanes and really be disruptive in terms of their opponent's offense.
And Wiseman sends it back. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Stephen Curry. The Nets have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The tray. No good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. The drive by MP. KD passes to MP. From deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. MP's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nets. Golden State's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Curry dishes to Thompson. Shoots from the baseline. Great positioning on the putback. Wiseman's got 6.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
And those second chance points can add up. And the dunk by MP.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And you talk to some of his teammates, he sets the tone, he's vocal, and he leads by example.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by MP. And don't you notice, Chris, whenever the team has injuries, Simmons takes it upon himself to fill in the gaps.
Yeah, Kevin, no one to defer responsibility. I mean, some of his biggest games have been when he puts his team on his back and carries them across the finish line.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Thomas. Stolen by Durant. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. MP with the ball. And Simmons slams it in.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Curry against Simmons. Curry deciding where to go with it. Here's Thompson. Kept alive.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jump.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Aldridge against Curry. And finished off by Wiseman.
And just caught the D there by surprise. Love when Wiseman goes for the big air on the alley-oop.
Simmons passes to MP. Takes a three. And the Nets, another three.
That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
34 seconds left here in the second. Thompson against MP. Curry outside. Doesn't go that time.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
The drive by MP. Aldridge. Warriors with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Yeah, not getting overwhelmed is important. Poise is something that you need to have in order to win on the road.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. 13. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
He was very creative in how he orchestrated the offense.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Nets. Aldridge out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Irving. Then it's MP. And it's Durant again at the three spot. Higgins outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Curry. Over Irving. Another miss by Curry.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. He's just not connected.
And then Durant with the jam.
I'm not sure what you're supposed to do as a defender when Durant drives. I'm just glad I never have to deal with it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Pass to Simmons. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Thompson. MP dishes to Simmons. And here's MP for three. And they'll get another chance. Aldridge kicks to MP. Inside. Here's Simmons. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 9th assist in the game now. Curry is inside. Aldridge is there. Offensive rebound. Out to Thompson. Passes it to Wiseman. Back to Thompson. The three. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game.
I don't know what time, but it ain't working. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 8 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And they finally get one to go. I mean, and just in time, an 0 for 4 start to the second half can really make a team tighten up.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And Greg, just from the eye test.
Substitution for the Warriors.
Simmons on the wing. Curry against MP. The pass to Thomas. Clock at 4. Here's MP. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. 18 points for him.
This system is set up perfectly for him today. I mean, it's allowing him to find a lot of good shots.
Curry fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Thomas.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him in tough shots this quarter.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Nets have shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9. And both free throws good for MP. We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. Curry passes to Poole. Over Thomas. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Kuminga out there with Thompson. And it's Looney in at the 5 down low. MP kicks to Aldridge. Outside, Simmons. Here's MP. Aldridge trying to break free. And MP with the basket on the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Curry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
We've seen the last few years. Boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
And amazing to even consider using a boxing one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it didn't work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Curry finds Poole. Over in the corner, Kuminga. Outside Curry. A 3-pointer, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. They are just killing them on the interior.
Curry against MP. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an early age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Iceman. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Aldridge. MP looking around. He tries for 3, and it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
I mean, logs his first 3 of the second half. After nailing 2 in the first, they don't want to let this fella get going.
On its way from Curry for 2, and the jumper is on the mark.
I mean, look, the ball handler, the shot man, Curry just operating at a whole different level.
MP outside. Beyond the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. In the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Tries a 3. And no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. To the paint, here's Curry. Good D by Irving. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, and which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. I don't think you can put a blanket statement over that, but you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run, regardless of the position.
And the shot goes in.
From KD.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nets.
The heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
MP outside. Launches it. Drains the three-pointer. MP's got 16 points here in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
KD dishes to MP. Nets passing it around. Irving passes to MP.
Last 2 minutes to play. Fourth quarter.
Right side Aldridge. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Thompson. Driving to the basket. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to Aldridge.
Right here.
MP outside. The Nets need to get a shot off here.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for MP.
His passes were crisp tonight. Pinpoint. So many easy buckets came off his assist.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Now, the green light doesn't get any brighter than it is for Thompson. I mean, when the 3 is there for him, he'll take it.
Thompson against MP. Irving passes to MP. And Wiseman sends it back. Outside Curry. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. MP finds KD. MP, no good. And here's Thompson. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hey, it's easy to see that you play the game with a lot of joy, MP.
Right? You know, I wouldn't put it that way. I think that's just your read on the situation.
A little birdie told me not only is MP not happy.
Ayy, Perry versus the world, ex-chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with